Okay, this is number one to giving yourself a happy neck. And I call this give yourself a hug. So first of all, before you begin, just look to one side and look to the other. And find out, how is your neck today? Which way do you turn more easily? Okay, and then give yourself a hug. And then just turn one way and let your hand just reach a little bit. I see some flowers here, so I'm reaching for some flowers, and then come back. And then I'm going to reach the other way, and I see a door. And then just try this a little bit, and you'll notice if you're doing this seated or if you're on the floor that your head comes along. Your head and your eyes come along. Okay, that's step one of the hug. Now let your arms come down. Wow, so good for softening your chest. It's like you've just been giving your grandchild a hug. That's how good it feels right here in my chest. So give yourself a hug. You can cross the other arm on front if you like. You'll find there's one way you'll do this more easily. Give yourself a hug. And now what I want you to do now is reach over here to one side, but let your head stay in the center. There you go. So your head's not gonna come. It's just gonna come and meet your shoulder. And your head comes and meets your shoulder. Let's do that one more time. Your head comes and meets your shoulder. Come back to center. This is sort of like a Qigong, a Feldenkrais Qigong. Feels good. One more time. Wrap your arms around your chest, and this time let your head come along. And then reach and let your head come along. And you might be looking a little bit further to one side, or you might be looking a little bit further to the other side. And maybe you can feel there's a lot in your body. You can see my pelvis moves a little bit, my spine. As I'm standing, even one heel comes off the floor a little bit. Remember what's happening in your neck. Just let your arms come down as a whole body movement. So just take a moment to feel how miraculous and wonderful that feels. And then turn your head a little bit. Boom. Wow. And see if your head turns a little bit easier from side to side. Hi, this is my second lesson. It's about actually having your spine move. And I'm going to do it standing because it's easier for me to video, but I highly recommend this sitting. So you take one arm and you put it on over your head and get a hold of this wrist. And feel yourself either standing or seated. And just very gently let that elbow go one side and the other. Doesn't have to go far. And feel how one side lengthens and one side shortens. Great. Take a rest. Ooh, already I feel my shoulders relaxing and my neck feeling easier. Let's do step two. Same arm over your head. Get a hold of your wrist. And this time, bow your head forward just a little bit. And then bring your head up and just a little bit look upwards. And you'll feel your chest coming up a little bit. And then just move a little bit between these two places, up and down, bowing and looking upward once or twice. You'll find one of these either down or up that you really prefer. That has to do with the organization of your entire body. And then let your arms come down. And feel the relaxation. Man, I can already feel that in my neck. The lengthening of the muscles of my neck. The third step, and this is the integration of the 4 cardinal directions. You bring the same arm up, you get a hold of your wrist like this, and start to the side, and then if you're standing, bend your knees a little bit, bow forward, and then come to the other side and circle around that arching back. Yeah, and just do that once or twice, and you can change directions, soft hands, soft shoulders, easy movement. Like if you could do a movement where you could just hum a lullaby the whole time, that's how gentle you want to be with yourself. Come back to center. Let your arm come down and your other arm. Oh, and feel the easiness of your neck. Feel the easiness of your shoulders and your chest and your whole body. This is one of the secrets to a happy neck. I hope you enjoy it. Hi, this is secret number 3 to finding a happy neck within yourself. And I love this lesson because it has to do with the eyes. And there's an old tradition of palming the eyes. So you let your hands get nice and warm. You rub them together. You can rub them very, very fast and just let the heat flower in your hands, like a flowering of the heat, building of the heat, flowering of the heat. And then you're going to cover your eyes. So you're going to see me covering my eyes. So here we go. Heat, 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 heat. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Okay, here we go. And you just put your hands gently over your eyes and take a breath. And just let your eyes feel the beauty of the heat. That's very soothing and comforting to the eyes. Take a breath. And notice if you see darkness with your eyelids closed, or if you see colors or patterns or lights. Some people see all sorts of patterns, even with their eyes closed and the palming over their eyes. Take one more breath. I think 3s are always good. This is the 3rd breath. Feel your inner quiet, your inner silence. And then slowly, slowly let your palms open and slowly let the light come in. And let your hands come down. And maybe there's sort of a softness or a gentleness in your eyes, or even the musculature of the face. And Dr. Feldenkrais talked about the muscles, the tonus, the muscles of the eyes directly relate to the musculature of your neck and of your entire body. So this is a great calming exercise. It's also a great changing the musculature of your shoulders, your chest, your neck. It's also great for just resetting if you have been really very active and on the go. So this is secret number 3.